and how you should do your gain structures, etc. These guys. First thing, the tone that you heard in the intro and right here is really, really gained up. This is a lead sound. It's like straight. I like having a lot of gain behind me when I'm trying to do this because there's a lot of, and I'll show you like the action that you want to do with it, but you know, a lot of gain, especially when you're first trying to do this. Make it easier on yourself and use as much gain as you can. Other thing, delays. I have a quarter note delay on right now. Right? So that's going to help the other note. And on this, I have the Halo, the Andy Timmons on there, and there's his Halo section. His Halo effect, or his default setting, is really nice for this. It helps just the. Because it's already like. There's just a lot of delay. It just pulls these notes up easier. It makes it sound nicer. But delay, and I have some reverb on too. Because if you're not using any of this, let's just say I have none of this on. Right. This is like dead guitar signal. It's hard. It's really hard. So if you've tried to do this before and you're using virtually no gain and no delay, you can do it. It's very painful, and you got to have an amp that's kind of cranked because you need some gain to do this. And now I have all that stuff back on and just. But that. The other thing too is if you get really good at this is how you end up like not, because I'm singing on stage and doing this on one of my songs where I'm doing like chords, but I can go. It's a really cool effect, and you can use a volume pedal to do that, but I'm as comfortable doing this as I am with my foot. To be honest, I'm more comfortable doing this because I don't have to think about, it's all right here. You just get to it, right? And you get good at it, and then you can do. But I'm not even great at it. I mean, there's killer players. Greg Koch is one of them. He's one of the guys that I watch to really kind of get me into this. Joe Bonamassa is really good. You don't see Mayer do it a lot. He does it like almost like a claw kind of thing, where he's pulling up like this and then playing with his thumb. That's weird for me. But he has on his Last Train Home, I'm pretty sure he goes something like that. So it's in there. It's becoming more and more popular. The violin thing. But strats are the easiest to do this with because of how close the volume is to your pinky. And if you're like me and you have small girl hands, it's easier to do it on Strat. Other guitars are cool, and we'll talk about those, like a Tele, for instance. But start with a Strat if you got one. We'll talk about the technique just in general. Whenever you got your pinky on it, and you have it all the way off, right? And you got your gain set up and stuff. You're going to pick and at the same time pinch. So it's like, I don't know how to, it's like this motion. You take your pinky and your pick, and you almost want to pull them to each other, right? Pull, so you're actually doing this. at the same time, right? And then so take it and pull it, and you have to go slow, and it's a bitch whenever you're first trying to do it, but it's yeah, yeah, it's but and then your pinky is entirely pulling up and down on the volume to get this effect, obviously, but yeah. So I just work on that, where your hand is kind of just coming in and out. I want to get a little bit better of an angle here so you can kind of see more what I'm doing. So here is my pinky, right? And we'll see if I can tuck my fingers, right? Or there you go. So you have to keep dragging it, but that's the thing, you know. I gotta say, curling my fingers up to show you this is extremely uncomfortable. So sorry about my sloppy playing, my sloppy playing, but this is the best way I know how to show you. And notice how whenever I'm rolling it back, like that's the action, right? So you're kind of like pinching these together. It's awkward. I'm not gonna lie. It's real awkward. But whenever you get comfortable with it, you'll be real. But now doing this with a telly is real interesting because this is really the only guitar that you have more than one option. That's one of the reasons why players started reversing the panel here, because this is close to my pinky like a Strat would be. It's still a little bit further, but it's easier for me to do. The other thing too, don't be afraid to not mute. It's kind of weird not muting when you're using this much gain. It takes a minute, but don't be afraid to not mute. So so I'm taking that, and let's just say chords, right? And these are really dirty sounds. I mean, I could get cleaner. Throw some chorus on, make it like. Anyway, the other thing that I was talking about with these is that you can do the same thing with the tone knob. So you're like getting these auto wah effects, and that's. I got this chorus on still, but you know. And this is cool too because you don't need reverb, you don't need anything to help you do this. It's just a filter, so you can whip this out at. Then you can hit. It's much different than doing like a. Excuse my random chords as I was going to. But that's the cool thing about a telly in that position is being able to have access to both. One of the things that's cool about two volume guitars, like this TV Yellow Special, is that if you take the bridge and you turn it all the way up, and you take the neck pickup and you turn it all, and you start doing that thing, you get this as immediate pull because the way these things are wired. So you don't need that much gain to make it happen. I have one drive pedal on, and it's not a lot. Sometimes you just gotta play random chords. That's how the best ideas happen. Alright, y'all, so that's all I got. Have fun with it. Sit there and play with it. It's gonna take a minute to get that and get the muscle memory of it, but whenever you have it, you have it. And whip this out at your next blues jam or whatever, and inherently, and every single time, without fail, you're gonna have someone approach you and they just say that sounds like a violin, and it does. That's what it is. But you know. Have a good one, y'all. Until next time.